What's up, guys? Meet day has come. I started with my opener, which was my current PR in the squat at 170 kilos, and that went quite good. I didn't know you had to look at the judge before you could get the start command, so that's why I stood so long before I could squat. And the second attempt was 175 kilos. I weighed in at the morning at 108 kilos. I was supposed to go in the 105 kilo class, but I noticed the day before that it would be tough, and I asked a guy from my gym if what would happen if I weighed over, and he said I could change class, and so then I started to eat lots and drank lots of water. So and I ate a good big breakfast before also, so that's why I weighed in so high. And then the last attempt I got 180 kilos, which is a 10 kilo PR for me. And then we moved on to the bench press. Actually, I did the bench press competition a month ago, but that was just bench press. And at that competition I did 127.5 kilos. So, and on that competition I had a lot of problems with ass racing, because my first attempt and the last attempt was no lift because of that. So I fixed that on this competition, and as you can see there, the first attempt was very easy, and I kept my butt on the bench at all times. So I'm very happy for that, because I've had lots of trouble with keeping my ass on the bench. But it felt very good this day, even though I've been sick for the past week. I've had a little cold, so to speak. So my second attempt I went for on 37.5, so I would have more than my last competition, because I did 135 on my last attempt that competition, and I got it up, but my butt raised, so it was red lighted anyway. And then my last attempt I went for 140 kilos, because I felt like I could do it, and well, it was kind of a small jump from a second attempt, but I didn't want to go too high. And since I switched class, the record in this class was 160 kilos, so I didn't feel like I was near it anyways. And I feel like there's very long pauses, but somehow I made it anyway, and I'm very glad about the bench press. Actually, I got 3 white lights, and that's great. So the deadlift, I start on the warm-ups. It felt very heavy actually, and I didn't know that you had to have these high socks, so I had to borrow some. And then usually I don't deadlift in shoes either, so I had to get my shoes on. So it messed with my head a little bit also, just mentally. But I fixed my opener, and then I went for 192.5 kilos. And also that felt very good. Better than the warm-ups, somehow. And then actually there was a guy in my weight class, not same age as me, he was quite older, but he did the same squat as me and the same bench press as me. So he went for 200 kilos on the third attempt in the deadlift, so I went for 202.5 to beat him. But then he switched to 205 kilos, and I didn't want to switch because this was already a 10 kilo PR, so I didn't know if I could do it even, but I made it and he beat me, but I'm happy anyway. I got 27 white lights, which means I got all 9 lifts, good lifts, and I totaled 522.5 kilos. And this was my first powerlifting competition, so I'm very pleased with that. I finished on first place as a junior and on third place in the open class, and it was a very good day considering the circumstances and how on how short notice I accepted to compete in this competition. So if you want to see more clips of my training, and make sure to subscribe and have a great day.